Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So Brian just left with his friend to go to a doctor's appointment, and I've been dying to film a video, so I'm gonna take advantage of this time and film a quick one for you guys. It shouldn't take too long. I am doing a first impressions on a little palette that I found at TJ Maxx, and this is the Pocket Candy palette by Lime Crime, and I saw it and I thought it was so cute. It reminded me of the little Polly Pockets, and this is the inside of the palette. And to be honest with you, I wish I still had like the outside packaging of this, because it made, well, I guess even on the back, it kind of, the colors look a lot more fun than they do in the actual palette. Like this looks super pink, like orangey, you know, just more colorful than the colors actually come off to me in the palette as I'm looking at it. And I also didn't realize that every single one of these eyeshadows is a shimmer in a way. Only this one looks kind of matte, but it still has some sparkle. This one, but it still has some sparkle in it. So yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with this. It's not really what I was expecting, so I'm a little thrown off. But I will just get started. I'm taking my Morphe M506 brush, and I'm going, oh no, my stand is breaking on me. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get this to stand up. Like I said, I'm not really sure exactly what I'm doing here, but I think I want to start with this color called Candied Plum, and I'm gonna start to put that into my crease once I get all this nice creasing out. I did prime my eyes with my Shape Tape. I don't know where my paint pot is. I need to search around for that. So yep, I'm starting with that pink color, and this is going to be a shimmer. And yeah, I'm really not sure. I'm gonna try to use every shade in here because there is only 5 of them, so at least I can get a feel for the formula and stuff. I have never used Lime Crime eyeshadows before, so I thought it would be fun to grab this and do this video, so that's what I'm doing. The only shadow I have tried in here a little bit is the light, like purpley pink shade. This one, I did use it on top of another eyeshadow for a look I did yesterday, just playing around with it. I was just playing with makeup. It's relaxing, so. And this actually does come off a lot more like purple on my eye than it looks in the pan, and it is very, very sparkly. This will definitely be a palette that I just pair with other palettes, but I was excited because I've heard alright things about Lime Crime. Everything looks so different to me on one side to the other. Lately, I don't know what's happening with my lighting in here, but like my eyes have not looked the same when I've done my eyeshadow lately. Like this side always just looks darker. Yesterday I literally took my eyeshadow off and started over because it looked so different from one side to the other, and I'm not really sure what's happening. That is a really, really pretty color though. I don't think I have a color like this, especially not a shimmer. So this is a good one to add to my collection anyway. And that lighter shimmer that I said that I already used once is such a pretty, unique color as well. Sorry if I seem a little out of it. It was kind of a bad pain night for Brian last night, and we're still trying to get his pain under control. Alright, so next, this is like hard for me. I might save these 2 colors for my lower lash line. Maybe I should show you. I think I'm just going to continue with this one onto my outer corner, and then we'll go from there. This is not a review video. I will never call anything I'm using for the first time a review, because who knows, I think that used with other palettes, this palette will be a lot better than just trying to create a look with the one palette, because it's not very logical to only have this as the one palette you are using. But I was obsessed with Polly Pockets as a kid, and I loved them. And when I saw this palette, it was almost like I couldn't not buy it, so I just did. I think I got it for either $6.99 or $7.99. So I don't honestly know what their palettes typically go for, but to me, I couldn't pass it up. When there's nice brands that I've heard good things about that I find at TJ Maxx and Marshall's, it's really hard for me to not purchase them. Okay, so now I'm going to take, between these two, I'm going to use this one on the outer corner of my lower lash line, and then this one coming into the inner corner of my lower lash line, and then I will decide where to go from there. But these seem to be pretty pigmented so far, so that's good. And that's going down way further than I wanted it to. You know, I always see people using like their fluffier brushes to apply eyeshadow to their lower lash line, and I've been trying it out lately, and I can't not make a giant mess with it. I'm not really sure how everybody does it. I mean, I guess like some people like their outer corner more blown out than others, so you can do as little or as much as you'd like. I just feel like that's a lot. Whatever. It is what it is. I am going to switch brushes though, just because I feel like that's just a little bit too fluffy. I'm just grabbing a more flat, fluffy brush because I also want to make sure, at least up against my lower lash line, that the color is there. This one was the one I thought would be closest to a matte, but this is also a lot of shimmer in here. And then I'm going to grab the lighter one. I'm going to use this to deepen up the outer corner a tiny bit as well. Alright, I have the glitter glue on my eyes already. And I'm also going to use a flat brush and spray it a little bit with some Fix Plus just to try to get the full potential out of this shadow. Okay, I'm really liking the way that this is looking so far. It's definitely more fun than I thought it was going to be, which is always good. And I'm going to use some of this down here as well. And the only color I have not used yet is this white in the center. This is called Icing. And I'm first just going to try to take this on my pinky and pop it into my inner corner. Ooh, that is bright. And then I do this, and then I kind of go back and blend it out and add more where I want it. But to get the color initially set down, I don't know. I feel like everything applies better with my finger. And then I'm just taking this little brush, and I'm gonna make sure this is blended. Just for the sake of just using the eyeshadows in this palette, I'm also going to use this white icing color on my brow bone. It's probably going to be super bright and crazy, but it's gonna happen. I'll use a nice fluffier brush so that it's not putting too much on at once, but that will also blend out to the top of this eyeshadow and get it looking a lot more seamless. My impression so far of this palette is that I actually really like it. I just, like, this is probably the only look I would do using just this palette for an eyeshadow look. So, I mean, this is definitely something that's gonna have to be mixed in more with like other palettes and use these as different accents because they are all shimmer eyeshadows, which also makes it a little tough to only use this because a lot of people don't like to put, you know, shimmers in their crease and stuff. But I don't think it looks that bad, to be honest. And then I'm just cleaning the same brush off with nothing on there. I'm going to run that under to make sure This looks nice and blended as well. Looks like I might have a tiny bit of fallout, but this actually really didn't give me that much fallout, which is nice. I'm so impressed. I've literally been recording and my son came in and interrupted me for a few minutes. I've been filming for a total of 18 minutes and that was so fast. It was so fast. I'm really impressed with that. Everything blended so nice, but I also find that with shimmer eyeshadows, if you use them all over your eyes, like they just blend so much nicer than matte eyeshadows do. So it's so easy to do an all shimmer eyeshadow look because it's so fast. I'm taking my NYX Faux Whites pencil in Lavender Blush in my waterline. I'm still working, it is the day after Mother's Day currently, and I'm still working on editing my Mother's Day video. But you know what? I'm not giving myself a hard time about it because I've had a lot going on and look it up when it gets up. That's all I can really say about that. But there's 100% like 10 tons of eyeshadow in my eyeball right now. I'm always so dramatic about getting stuff in my eyes. Brian is always a smart ass and I'm like, there's something in my eye, and every time he'll say your finger, because I'm like trying to get whatever it is out. And then I'm like, no, it's a branch. No, it's an entire forest. There's an entire forest in my eye. And he's like, all right, Andra. Okay, well, I'm just gonna pop my mascara on real quick and I will be right back. I didn't go too crazy with mascara because I have been using a shit ton of mascara lately and I'm running really low on everything, so. Ooh, what about that? That's fun. I'm gonna do it. Whatever. I didn't tell you what this is. This is I think this is Maybelline. Yeah, Maybelline matte lipstick in Vibrant Violet. Super fun. Ooh, I've been wanting a reason to wear this lipstick, so that's fun. I really like this actually. This is a lot of fun. And when it comes to the palette, like I said, this is just a first impression, not a review, but I do think putting glitter glue under this eyeshadow was a really good idea because when I used it yesterday, it was just very sheer, like you can't even really see it. And I did end up putting it on top of something else to kind of make that color show, but you can see on my eyelids with the glitter glue down, it definitely worked a lot better. So that's probably how I will use this color unless I'm just planning on using it as a topper. Other than that, I think that all of these colors worked out great. I actually think that they're all very unique colors that I don't already have, so I'm really, really excited about that because even this color that I put in my crease looks so much different on my eyes than it does in the pan. It just looks more like purpley and fun and pretty, and I don't know, I just really like it. Let me know what you guys think, or if you have this palette, or if you have anything else from Lime Crime and how you think their formula is, because I wasn't able to try out the matte formula here, so I still am curious about that. But I'm gonna wrap it up before I start getting all my phone calls from his appointment. But I thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a quick one, but I had fun and I'm going to continue to post as much as I can. So I hope you guys are having a great day and I will see you in my next video.